Nothing I say is true.
No. That's not what the comment said. Any outlandish fact or knowledgeable moment you've had has been wrong.
Do you know there's a difference between squid and calamari?
I'm gonna do a live check on that right now.
Do a live check. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome back to the Big and West podcast.
What's
My
going
name
on?
is Danny.
JT.
And let's start this picnic, bruh.
Danny loves cursing in the first 30 seconds and hurts the YouTube every time.
You can bleep it. Come on.
We're gonna miss out on millions of dollars.
The millions of dollars.
Fix it in post. How you guys doing?
Look at the glasses Danny bought. Really dumb.
I didn't buy these. Antonio bought these and said they don't fit my face. And then I bought them. First of all,
Oh, you bought them?
And then I put them on and I said, like every pair of sunglasses, I look fucking great in them.
Oh, damn. So then.
But I don't like these things touching my face.
Where?
That would greatly annoy me.
Yeah, and also like these things are always they're swinging in my peripheral.
Danny doesn't have
They're just
peripheral.
dangling.
They're just dangling in my peripheral. It's very, very distracting.
Dude, I was sitting on my couch and in my peripherals, you know how sometimes you just see shadows, just sometimes. I saw one.
Excuse me.
I like not a quick like that's never happened to you, just something quick.
Well, no. It's you know how sometimes you just see shadows. I don't.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you ever been up for like 30 hours straight, Danny? That shit, you start seeing that every couple minutes.
Okay, so I can go.
Maybe not. Are you in a full night's sleep when you see this?
But this time,
Okay, that's a little unusual.
But this time, I saw a shadow. It was enough where I got up and kind of like ducked behind a chair, like, oh, what's going on? I thought one of you guys was down there.
Did you watch a horror movie in the past 5 hours?
I watch one every 30 minutes.
That's true.
Oh, that is true. You do.
But it was something else. I don't know. It scared me.
Antonio's a horror movie aficionado. I don't know why you don't have a TikTok channel or something.
I know. I gotta start. I've written down a list of every horror movie I've watched.
If you're gonna put yourself through
terrible
movies, because I feel like, and you could probably speak to this better, but in terms of movie genres, horror movies, there are more bad horror movies than there are, let's say, action movies.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, no, I agree. There are definitely way more bad horror movies. That's why when you find the good ones, it's like, oh wow, that's really nice.
So you're just looking for the diamond in the rough.
Yeah. Or the coal, honestly, because most of it's just dirt.
Most of it's just shit.
Yeah, most of it's just shit. Even the coal, I'm happy with.
It's like finding a needle in a shit stack.
Yeah, it's like finding a needle in a shit stack. No, it's finding just like nicer smelling shit in a shit stack.
And then when you find a diamond, it's like, wow.
It's like, oh, this is all right.
What's your diamond horror movie right now?
Say
it.
I don't know.
Insidious.
The top
Insidious
top
good.
3, no particular order.
Go.
The Evil Dead remake, I think it's 2013. And then there's the first Paranormal Activity, and then probably Insidious. Those 3 are good.
Boo.
First Paranormal Boo. First Paranormal Activity is just because of what it did for horror movies, but it's not, it's nothing special. But.
True.
In the same vein, how do you feel about Blair Witch?
It's the same thing. Blair Witch is actually sooner. A lot of people consider that to be like the break for.
But I feel like it's not that good.
It's not that.
It's just what it did for
it's
the
okay.
genre.
It did like that started that kind of whole found footage situation.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would get up and recreate
Which
it,
was really a catalyst for low budget horror movies.
Yeah.
Which I think again is why so many of them suck.
True. Which was a catalyst for us making the bear or the panda.
The Panda.
What was it called?
We made a horror. I think it was called
the bear.
Stuffed Killer.
Stuffed Killer. That's exactly what it was called. That's BJ.
As BJ before BJT.
BJT before JT.
That's what they called them in college.
They called him BJ in college.
They did call me that.
We just had a stuffed panda that I bought as a gift for a girl I liked that she rejected. Mm-hmm. So then we used it as stuffed.
He was the killer.
Yeah.
Wait, is this part of the movie or this is not part of the movie?
This is part of our movie.
The backstory.
Is that part of this movie plot? You bought this thing for this girl and she
no.
starts killing.
No, that's just the sad truth.
No, that was the sad truth. That was sad truth.
Into a beautiful movie.
Yeah, and then we poured our heart into the movie, and it killed all of us.
Yeah, it was a good one. We were young entrepreneurs.
So this was recent.
Not really.
Wait, when did you get this panda?
This is middle school.
Oh,
Yeah,
never mind.
Middle school.
Okay.
Panda.
I don't know.
What pandas do you see laying around out here?
I see a couple.
Damn.
Danny,
There's one right now.
Shadows.
Yeah, there's one right now.
Pandas out here. I got a terrible sunburn while I was in Texas.
I know you look pretty tan.
Hey,
Yeah, you got some peelage over
No,
there.
yeah, I got some peelage. And the funny thing about peelage on Sunburn is that this is not medically accurate at all. Because getting sunburn is just horrible for you. But it feels like if your skin peels, there's something, good about that.
You're
like
exfoliating.
It's like,
rebirth.
it's like a rebirth, like a snake. It's like rejuvenation. It's like this is the new layer of skin. Want one of this? Want some of this?
Oh, get out of here. Oh, I understand the thought process. Pretty sure it's the exact opposite. I'm pretty sure it's bad for you every time that happens.
I'm pretty sure I'm peeling off a layer of my dermis to
That's your epper.
to reveal a new healthy layer, which I will then eventually bake in the sun.
I'm on Danny with this. I'm on Danny's
I'm
side.
confused how the hair is growing through it. That's confusing me a little bit.
Magic.
Well, again, it's just like a tiny little layer. The hair isn't on this layer of skin.
I don't know where hair grows from.
Hair goes shockingly deep into your body.
Touches the bone.
Well, no, but it goes shockingly deep into your body.
Can you imagine if like skeletons were hairy? I'd fucking never go into a museum
They're not hairy, but your bones are always wet.
because they're inside me.
They're just always wet.
What if
I don't ask me more questions. I just read it.
You know what else is actually always wet? Danny's mom.
I thought it was coming to me. Glad it went to him.
50-50 shot. It's a coin flip.
JT mentally flipped a coin.
Absolutely got me.
She's a nice one.
That Texas sun, it caught me. I fell asleep. I don't know if is it still here? You can't see it anymore.
Yeah, it's a
I fell asleep. I was on like a tubing river, it's like a big lazy river essentially. I fell asleep. Hand on my leg, handprint etched into my thigh calf.
That's rough. Oh, it's like a sun tattoo. You know how girls put a little heart sticker while they sunbathe? And
Yeah,
there's a
it's
little heart
exactly
sticker?
like that.
Except
But it was
it's a-
my hand.
except
and
it's
it
a
was,
sloppy
and it was an
handprint.
accident. And I woke up on a river.
Dude, sunburn. Where's the worst place to get sunburned? We're gonna say it at the same time. There should be one answer. Worst place to get
3,
sunburned.
2, 1.
Feet.
Ears.
What'd you say?
Feet.
I said feet too.
Ears.
Ears. What are you, a freaking bat? What does that mean?
Ears.
Just a painful spot to get sunburned. And you know what it is? Also, people go. People apply suntan lotion. They forget the ears.
True.
They go.
Dude, I
Forget the ears.
I low shut my ears.
And if you're thinning, your hair is thinning, you have to do the back of your head too. True.
Or what, like bald people.
Yeah, no. Bald people have to apply to their head.
I'm pretty sure.
100%.
I think bald people at the beach always wearing a hat.
But no, feet is a very, very good answer. Just top of the feet's horrible.
Top of the feet, yeah.
But I've seen many situations where someone's like sun tanning and they're laying down on the beach
Bottom of the feet.
and it's a bottom of a foot sunburn.
That's rough.
That's
thick skin.
rough.
Better hope that guy knows how to walk on his
It's
hands.
rough.
That sucks because you can't put on socks, shoes, sandals. It's
Can't
terrible.
walk.
You can't. It's like ow.
But again, the feet thing. That's a spot people forget. I think that's why it's so painful. Because you're like, I did apply sun lotion.
I've actually gotten sunburn. This is a ridiculous thing on my eyelids once, and that sucked. But that's such an outlier. I don't want to count it. Can't blink.
How did fell asleep?
Felt like right. Boom.
No, that's why.
See, but how do you even fall asleep with the sun right in your eyes?
Easy.
Really?
It's easy.
You
You never been on a beach? A few margs in, you're just like taking a little nap.
Dude, I feel like my eyelids are like a pair of horrible sunglasses that don't work at all. I can still see the sun if the sun's blaring and my eyes are closed.
right. So you're saying that it should have sunburnt my eyeballs?
Yes.
Maybe they were both sunburnt.
No, I'm just saying, how do you fall asleep with that?
Oh.
How do you fall asleep when the sun is blaring essentially into a very thin?
Oh, dude, I could fall asleep with the sun in my face.
Yeah, I fall asleep with my light on very often.
And that's not the same thing.
True.
No.
Not the
What do you
same,
mean? It's the same
not
exact
same
thing.
thing. I fall asleep with my house lamp.
Yeah, my nightlight.
That's why people with glasses, like you'll never catch me on a beach with my glasses, because if you fall asleep with glasses, the sun will magnify onto your eye region.
I was gonna say, is it like
It's like burning ants.
yeah, like ants, but for your eyes?
Yeah, except my cornea.
Imagine Danny waking up and it's just his eyelids on fire. Like, oh my god.
It's like the guy from the X-Men, but the total opposite, and I'm dying.
It's like if Cyclops sucked in.
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean?
Exactly. Did I tell you about the elevator ride from hell?
What is that?
Not the Tower of Terror.
Oh,
like,
I was
not the
gonna say,
ride.
like, I enjoy that ride. There's no way it beats JT's elevator somehow.
No, that's true. Although honestly, I wish my elevator would have gotten flooded. Truly. Hold on.
I almost drowned.
Let me set the scene.
Okay.
So I'm in Austin. We're at the Hilton Hotel, downtown Austin, and there's
Fancy.
a fraternity sorority conference going on.
Oof.
There's thousands of frat and sorority boys and girls.
Sexual energies.
Sexual energy. Anyway, it's Sunday. I'm trying to make it to brunch. I'm on like the 25th floor. And so I get in the elevator, totally alone in the elevator, which, by the way, is like my favorite thing. I love being alone in an elevator because it's just like a guided fall, 25 stories. I get peace and solitude for, 20 seconds. Either way.
Oh, I thought you meant if you're dying. Like it's like
No,
free
an
fall for 25 floors.
No, an
by
elevator is like a guided fall, truly. Like, especially a really fast one. You ever been on a skyscraper's elevator? It falls like 100 stories
like
in 30 seconds.
We're on floor.
That's crazy,
We're on
yeah.
floor 39 already. It's like, what's happening?
Anything in Atlantic City, right?
Yeah.
Any of those elevators.
It's crazy. Either way, so we stop on one floor. A few frat people get in. I'm like, okay, here we go. Stop on floor number 23. Like, okay, here we go. Then the sorority girls come in. They all know each other. So they're like, oh man, last night was crazy. It's like all that shit. And then stop on floor 22. Now this elevator is starting to fill up, and I'm like, what's happening? And then I slowly realized that it's checkout time.
Okay.
So because they all have like, painted coolers and beer bongs and fucking cowboy hats and shit. This is what they pack
This is the
to
life,
go to
right.
Texas.
Yeah.
And so this elevator is full when we stop on floor 21. And we have not skipped a floor yet. Every single floor has been stopped on. And so we're full. So now at least I know, like, we're full.
Max
We
capacity.
max capacity. Floor 20. So 420 plays it. No, but so now we're full, and now it starts the charade of, oh, can you fit one more person in there? Let me squeeze in there. Oh, what's up, Chad? Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna fit one more person in. And so we on floor 20 is the floor where I start to get upset because this is a packed ass elevator, and the doors close. But because the people that are left on the other floor still have to go down, they're pressing the button. But they're pressing the button before we go down. So our doors just keep opening. And the guy's like, oh, sorry, same elevator. and then he does it again. And he's like, oh, funny seeing you here. And I'm just like,
You
Get off and punch him.
You get one more. You get one more.
This is like a big hotel, too. There's like 8 elevators. But every single floor we're here. And it's just like, we're so close. It's getting so hot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you just hear like just dumb Oklahoman frat people
There it
talking.
is.
It's so fucking annoying.
There it is.
There goes our entire Oklahoman frat
Yeah,
fan
see you
base.
guys later.
Yeah, but it was literally the worst. And I shit you not, every single floor was stopped on because it was checkout time, and all of these people had to get on a bus, and so every single floor was stopped on. And so finally we get to floor 1. And the guy from 420 is down there, and he's like, I took the stairs, it was faster. And then I just had to punch him in the
It's like,
face.
yeah.
No, but
Good luck going back up.
it was truly horrible. It was the worst elevator experience I've ever had.
See, that kind of thing, if you catch me in the wrong mood, would really bother me.
Dude, when we were in AC, I think I waited. Same situation, kind of. It was checkout time, but I wasn't actually leaving, so I didn't even think of like, oh, there's gonna be tons of other people here. And I think it took me 30 minutes to get an elevator that wasn't completely packed that I could get up to my room
That's too much.
or
up.
down to the lobby. I don't remember.
I was
I
gonna
just
say
remember waiting a long time.
up is way worse to take the stairs than down.
Oh,
Up
yeah.
sucks.
I had thought about taking the stairs on flight number 10, but I was just like,
So, this is my floor. Let me out. This is my floor. You have to
Yeah.
get everybody. I would.
everybody
oh,
would have
dude,
to get out.
How funny would it have been if you went, oh, this is my floor. I got to get out. Everyone gets out. And you go, sorry, guys. Oh, I made a mistake. Boop.
As you walk out, press all the buttons.
yeah. See how you like it, fucker. Make the Christmas tree.
Yeah, but it was pretty terrible. But it was interesting to see, they just talk about such like I mean, not that we talk.
Yeah, I was
about
gonna say,
high.
yeah, all of Danny's
Not-
conversations
Whoa,
are
whoa,
always
Mr.
like
High Horse over
Not
here.
that we talk about high intelligent stuff, but they're just so dumb.
They're
just
so dumb.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is about an elevator where you can't just be in with somebody without saying something. What is it about elevators? There's not one time where
I'll
been in
never say something.
Yeah, but has someone always said something?
Someone
to you?
always does.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even
And I
I
go,
don't.
I
You think
don't know.
you think I'm saying hey? No. But every time someone else enters, someone's saying something. What is that?
Sometimes I go.
People are uncomfortable
That's
with
doing it.
silence.
no, I'm not gonna do it when I'm in the elevator. But like, if I walk into an elevator and there's only one other person there, I go, hey, hi.
See, Danny's the guy.
Danny's that guy.
He's uncomfortable with
JT
silence.
was
I'm
in the
okay
elevator.
with.
I'm not gonna.
Dude, Danny
talk
can't
to
stay
them, though.
silent for more than 3 minutes.
That's
Very
not
true. Oh, it's unbelievably
Dude,
true.
we've tested this many times.
It's not
With you
true.
knowing and without you knowing,
Yep.
you can't do it.
Well, of course, without me knowing, the point is I can stay silent. I choose not to.
Oh no, I'm telling you, you can't.
Yeah.
That's the difference here. You
can.
cannot.
I can. How about you two have a conversation right now?
You want to do this?
Yeah, go for it.
Let me see. Let me see.
No, I know,
I'll
I
put
know, 20, 25 minutes.
I'll put the timer on the board.
All right, let's talk about something Danny loves or hates.
Yeah, dude. What is something Danny love? What is something Danny love?
VR.
Talking.
Talking.
Isn't it great how we could just say words and Danny doesn't chime in? Like how many conversations have we had with Danny in the room that he hasn't chimed in? Genuinely.
Oh, less than 0.
Less than 0. What is that like? Like he would have finished our sentences before we started.
Yeah, exactly. He talks for us at some point.
Yeah. Isn't
But
it?
this is why he podcasts, you know?
Yeah. He's okay at that.
He's fine.
He's a little below
Yawns
fine.
a lot.
Yeah. Oh, big yawner. And isn't it also funny how dumb he is?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that hilarious? How like the longer he doesn't talk, the dumber I feel like he is.
You know what I find retribution in? That like sometimes we'll have these comments of because obviously we always argue with Danny about these random wrong facts that he makes up on the spot, and then now people in the comments are fact
I
checking.
know. I saw a comment that said, "I don't think Danny." I've looked up every time Danny said something. I don't think he's been right yet.
Yep.
That was a great comment.
Yeah.
I loved every part of that.
Yeah. No thoughts?
No. This is now it's time for phase 2.
Phase 2.
We don't talk either. See how you can do.
We gotta show this shit here. Come on.
There it is.
And by
There
the
it
way,
is.
all those comments are bullshit.
Oh, he had so many things to say.
Yeah.
All those comments are bullshit. I saw that comment, and yeah, sometimes what I say sometimes is wrong.
Sometimes.
You're being a little.
But
Also, he
but
cheated that whole time by snickering and laughing. That's all noise.
This wasn't. It was a no talking challenge, not a no laughing challenge.
No sound.
And you two really carried the whole thing. Jeez Louise, that was a boring conversation.
We'll let them decide that.
And the person who made that comment is wrong, by the way.
About what?
That nothing I say is true.
No. That's not what the comment said. Any outlandish fact or knowledgeable
yeah.
moment you've had has been wrong.
Do you know there's a difference between squid and calamari?
And one is animal, one is cooked.
No.
It's very obvious.
Calamari is not squid.
Is it octopus?
They're different beasts.
What are they? So what's calamari?
Oh, calamari is its own animal.
Is a different animal than squid.
Oh, I didn't know
What is it?
that.
A calamar?
But here's the thing.
It's calamari.
When you use like Danny translation, right? Anytime he says "Did you know," you could just replace that with "Here's something I just made up."
That's Danny.
And that's Danny
That's Danny
translation.
fact. Also, I'm gonna do a live check on that right now.
Do a live check.
I'm gonna do a live check.
Squid and calamari is different because everybody always says, "What is calamari?" Oh, it's just fried squid.
But I assume
And it's
calamari is a
delicious.
type of squid or something. It's probably gonna.
I'm just
show
gonna look
that.
up what animal is calamari. Squid.
Squid. Unbelievable.
Look,
Type in
No,
is
no.
squid
What-
different
no.
from calamari?
What animal
No,
is
no.
calamari?
Go
So
to
type in is squid different from calamari? This is bullshit. I know this fact.
This is yes,
It
calamari.
said
or
calamari.
squid.
Calamari are squid, but more specifically, calamari are a type of squid. It's all
Is
squid.
that not what I?
That is what you
I
said.
said that 30
it's all
seconds ago.
squid.
Yeah. Well. That I was wrong. I guess I was. This is always the thing. Is that I am never wrong. I'm the person who's given me the information. I have a lot of
That's true.
sources of information, and they're wrong.
That's true.
Got to change your sources, pal.
I know. I mean, my sources are like Uber drivers and people on Twitter.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
And anybody I talk to in an elevator. So.
Yeah, and anybody I talk to.
Can't be silent during one of those.
Yeah, 37 frat
By the way,
kids.
did you know that Brad is the best in the world at beer pong? He's the best in the world. It's a
Fact check
fact.
that, fact check
Fact
that, fact
check
check
it.
that.
I could have told you that.
He's the best.
Not if he's up against us, bitch.
I feel like we're not. You're pretty good, but the rest of us are not that good.
Oh,
at
you
beer
guys.
pong.
The problem is I'm so good at things that it makes you guys look terrible.
Yeah.
I could beat Antonio in a game of beer pong.
Yeah. Damn.
You're not as good as beer pong as you are at baseball. Beer baseball.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, it's very strange.
I don't
No,
know.
it's
Well,
same mechanics.
No,
to
but
that
it's
game.
not. It's not because there's a center line. Beer pong, there's no center line except for that.
You get a re-rack for a center line.
Yeah, but four in the center. Oh yeah, if we do that, then yeah, it's game over.
You have to get to that point though. With
Yeah.
4 left.
So I get there, no problem. Either way, Danny sucks at beer pong.
That's not true. I'm fine at beer
No,
pong.
Danny's fine. Danny's probably better than me, honestly.
I went on a plane without a mask.
Ooh.
I went on a Spirit plane. They literally clapped at the beginning. The woman was like, "I can all finally see your faces,"
Oh,
and everybody was like, "Woo!"
I thought because it was
Yeah!
Spirit, they were clapping because the engine turned on. Like, yeah.
No, dude, it's true. Spirit feels like you're riding a bus. Like the seats are plastic. It's horrible. But it was pretty. I'm actually pro mask again because I don't like to see people's faces. Something about the pandemic I didn't realize is
Pro
that.
mask, were you an anti-masker? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
I'm
no.
pro mask again.
But I'm pro mask regardless of the pandemic.
If you're ugly, wear a mask.
I think
That's what
everybody
Danny
should
said.
wear a mask because no one wants to. Now we're on a plane and just like you could just see everybody's mouth. It's so gross.
Just their
Just
orifice.
put it away.
It's intense.
Just put it away. It was. I don't know. There was a guy next to me who was just like eating very strange things to eat on an airplane.
Like
He's
a-
like eating a cup of Jello. It's like
They give
weird.
those
It's
out.
a weird thing. They do not give out Jello on planes.
Any plane I'm on, I could get a fucking cup of Jello.
you next time you're on a plane, try
I'll
to get a
send you
Jello.
a picture of my Jello.
There's
dish.
no Jello on planes because it's just like a very like you know that kind of.
Well,
food.
I hate anybody that chews with their mouth open. I will punch someone in the face.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Well, it is what it
You
is.
don't do it. You don't do it.
Spirit Airlines, by the way, still rated better than JetBlue.
Yeah.
But like, I think there's still more of the public transit of
But
airlines.
also
JetBlue sits like 5 people.
But also, I think part of it is that JetBlue is cool because it has, first of all, TVs. Every single airplane on JetBlue has a TV.
Spirit definitely doesn't have that.
Spirit doesn't have that. But I think part of the reason why JetBlue is rated lower is because they're charging like what a premium airline would charge.
For a Spirit Airlines experience.
Spirit, you're paying like $100 for a flight.
Oh,
so
less,
so you're
less.
so
64.
so
Yeah.
you're not really gonna like if someone asks you how it was, you're like, I got what I paid for.
Yeah, it's like, it's cheap.
You're not like, oh, where's my complimentary meal?
Yeah, they don't even.
We don't do that here, bud.
It's not even peanuts in a bag. It's like loose peanuts.
They don't even
They hand you
Yeah, they don't give out free like
water.
And-
non alcoholic drinks.
It's called no frills.
Yeah, but and
That's fine.
and they say they charge to put a carry-on on, but I just fucking walked right in and put that shit in the overhead bin. I don't give a shit.
I forced my way through it.
Well, the employees are probably like, I don't get paid enough to fucking
Yeah.
tell this guy he
This
can't.
trickle down system ain't working.
And there was
well.
there was a guy in front of me who literally said, "Hey, I paid for a carry-on, and everybody's putting their things up."
You went, gotcha, bitch.
No, I just didn't say anything.
Sucks
I didn't
for
say
you.
anything. I just said, "Oh,
It's like, oh, he just hide your carry on.
yeah,
It's like you got pussy.
you got caught."
But
That's
that,
life.
that surprises me out of you. I would take you to be the guy who just said that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't expect you to be, I'm going to big dick my carry-on onto the
Oh
fucking
no.
plane.
If Danny got, he'll complain. He'll be like, why did everyone else not get to pay? And I had to pay.
No. Oh, well, no.
You
This is-
would have got.
Oh, I
he
totally
told
would've-
the story
I-
wrong. He was the guy who said
Yeah.
that.
No.
He was projecting.
I totally would have been that guy, but my bag could have fit under my seat, so that's why I didn't pay for it. Or else, if I had a carry-on, I totally would have paid for it and been a schmuck.
I would have been a fucking
But
douche.
but it was only a backpack, and it could have fit under my seat, but I just didn't want to. I need all the leg room I can get, so I just
Even the
Pop it
under
up.
leg room.
no. You
Yeah,
put
yeah.
it under.
You
the
put it
seat
under the
in front
seat
of
in
you.
front
Oh,
of
under the seat in front of you.
100%. I
Yeah,
agree
and
with
then
that.
the person. Yeah, but you could feel that. Then the person in front of you is stomping on
Yeah,
your
I
neck.
need all the leg room I can get, especially on a below average leg room airline.
Danny's below average.
Yeah, Spirit Airlines, they don't have first class.
No, it's just called the big seat.
Yeah, they have class.
It's just like a
It's
Slightly
literally a
bigger.
larger seat.
okay.
Also, by the way, oh my god, I can't believe I forgot about this. The new LaGuardia terminal.
oh my god.
Boy, oh boy.
Here we go.
What about it?
Oh my
It's
God.
so the LaGuardia, the airport in New York City, has got a new terminal because that shit was built in like 1960, and the mayor like 2 years ago called it a shithole because it is. And they have like a $4 billion renovation, and it is just
How long did that take?
a pleasant. Well, only half of it's done right now.
Oh.
But it's a beautiful airport. Not only I got off the plane and I saw this fountain. They have this beautiful fountain, and I, even though I was home in New York, I just got lunch and ate in the airport.
How much did they spend on that fountain?
They spent like a few $100 million on this fountain. But I'm
No.
telling you, when
No,
you
they did
see
not.
it, when you see it, it's mind blowing.
If future Antonio,
Yeah, they did not. Did they?
They spent a lot of money on the fountain, and a lot of people were very upset because people wanted a train to LaGuardia, which does not exist.
which would have been so much better than a stupid fucking fountain.
Yeah, but a train costs billions of dollars to make, and a fountain costs only
200,000,
Oh,
200
man.
million.
yeah, it's a lot. It's the only fountain like this in the Western Hemisphere, and the only fountain like this in an airport in the world. I was reading.
Fact checking.
Fact check.
Fact check how much the fountain was.
Fact check on that. It's really hard to find how much it actually was, but it is the only one in an airport. By the way, okay. Either way, it's a fountain that comes from the ceiling, and drops down water, and then it can drop it in patterns, so the water can have like these patterns, and then they project light onto the water, and it does these shows.
Guess how much it costs? Approximately
$20 million.
$1 million.
That's not true.
$1 million.
Oh my god.
not true.
Okay, that makes me so much less upset.
No.
No. You
second.
see the source I said.
Whoa.
The water feature was developed and built by the French company Aquatic Show. Cost approximately $1 million.
You know the difference between 1 million and 200 million?
I didn't say 200 million.
Yes, you did.
Yes,
you
you
said a
did.
couple,
hundred million, which means 200.
Which means at
means
least
minimum
2.
200.
At
but-
the minimum 2.
I could have sworn I read 100 million. Maybe that meant for the
No, okay.
entire
That's enough.
That's enough.
entertainment concourse.
Yes,
See,
that's it.
I can't get upset over what he said because I was so upset. I'm like, this is where my tax dollars are going.
Yeah, that's
dude, 200 million.
So when he came into the house, as soon as he saw me, he told me about it. I was bewildered.
That's what I read. Either way,
$1 million
so
found whatever. I don't get
$1
shit.
million. Either this is besides the point. That everybody gets so caught up in the numbers. All I'm saying is that this was.
Everyone gets so caught up about 200 million. What's the big deal?
This was he asked me how much the fountain was. I didn't say anything.
No. You told me that first.
He check tape.
Oh no. Well, yeah, now you did. Yeah.
The
Because
point.
you told
The
me
point is that it is a 10 out of 10 fountain. It's the most beautiful fountain I've ever seen.
Okay.
And I stayed in the airport and ate lunch, overpriced lunch. By the way, an airport when you don't have anywhere to go, it's lovely.
I agree.
Ambiance.
It's Funtopia.
I
It's
agree.
great. It's
great.
It's a great place for people watching. It's a great place to watch
I agree.
the greatest fountain in the Western Hemisphere.
$200 million fountain.
And it's and I would pay $100 million for that fountain.
You throw coins
well,
in it?
you would.
No. It's not that kind of fountain.
It's like a. It's
It
more of a
falls.
show.
It's a show by French Aquatics.
Hot take: if I had $1 million,
Uh-huh.
I'd make a better fountain.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Definitely would make a better fountain.
You have not seen this fountain.
You showed me a picture.
Again, it's like, first of all, I don't even understand. It's part of it is crazy because it's falling from the ceiling, and the closest wall is like 50 feet away. So that means the pipes are like running underground and coming back up just to refeed the water. It's amazing, and they're projecting light onto it. It's just that if you ever land in LaGuardia, go to like around Terminal 11. Go watch the fountain and tell me you wouldn't spend $200 million on that fountain.
Tell me you wouldn't do it.
Because I would. And I'm glad my tax dollars went there.
I'm not. I'd rather just a bucket of. It'd be funnier if a bucket of water was just leaking onto the ground. $7.
Oh, so comparing.
That's the other half of LaGuardia.
You said people are upset about it because they want a train instead. Cannot pay for a train with $1 million.
Well, yeah, but it was a $4 billion renovation. And people are saying, why don't we get a why don't we get transportation to the airport instead of a new airport?
You might be able to.
But it's a really old airport.
You might be able to start getting trains with $4 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you definitely are.
Might be able to start getting.
But it's
That's a fair
you
criticism.
you can get less further than you'd think.
But it's a start.
Costs
But
a lot
actually,
to build
you
a
actually
train.
don't need to get that far, right? How long would the train need to be?
Also, can
You don't have
you
to go all the way from Long
I,
Island to
I
here.
don't know where the closest train stop is in relation to
and
LaGuardia.
can you kind of just piggyback off another train? Like
Tell you, a train to LaGuardia would be nice
It would be nice
for when once a year, or whatever, when I'm flying.
they have a
it's $4 billion for JT's once a year.
they have
Yeah.
they have kind of a train to JFK. You take the train to the that air tram thing. You ever see that thing? Goes above the highway.
It flies.
Yeah.
Yeah, flies around.
Yeah.
It's like the thing at Disney,
The monorail.
It's the monorail. That's what it
Fucking
is.
fire invention.
Yeah.
¿Dónde estás los porcos?
Either way, the point is go appreciate fountains. I'm gonna start a fountain review. I'm gonna be the Dave Portnoy of fountains.
Yeah. Let someone
You're
else.
gonna give all of them 10s.
Yeah, let someone else run the numbers.
Oh please! I've seen many bad fountains in my day.
Danny's seen many.
All right, so
fountains.
start review LaGuardia's.
Look, I mean, LaGuardia's it has to be a 9 out of 10. But
Well, so you can get better.
of course it can get better. That's
So,
actually one of Dave
so
Portnoy's
Antonio-
rule, which
So
which
I
which
can
I
make it
very much agree with, is that you can't you can't start with 10 out of 10 because then there's nowhere up to go. There's nowhere to go.
I don't think anything can ever possibly be a 10 out of 10. 'Cause
Yeah.
You're saying literally nothing about it could ever possibly be improved.
I actually agree, pretty much. So I would call it.
that means don't agree.
No, I do. I would call the LaGuardia fountain a 9 out of 10. Is there any other famous fountain we can think of? Let's see.
The one in Italy, the big like statues and the
Yeah, yes. That one you throw a penny
coin
behind it.
What the fuck's it called? The tree with a T?
Yeah, you have to. For some reason, you have to do it behind your back, though.
No.
I would give that a 7 out of 10.
Ooh,
Good.
That's a good fountain.
It,
though.
it is a good fountain. I'm telling you, Danny's fountain review is starting soon.
I can't trust Portnoy after he gave his own frozen pizza 10 out of 10. I was like, I said when he was taking a bite, I said, if he gives us a 10 out of 10, I'll never buy this. I was hoping he gave it, this is good. 9.8 would have been 9.9 would have been happy. 10 out of 10 made him a loser.
Yeah,
But I get it.
I didn't like they did that either.
stop picking?
But then the next day when he wore a fake mustache and reviewed it a 10 out of 10 again, I thought that was funny.
yeah. Well, after he got so much shit on it.
I asked this random guy.
All right.
All right.
I think we're good. Danny keeps picking his skin and starting to disgust me.
Yes.
So I think we can go.
I'm revealing the new dermis.
Please. Oh my God, it's getting. Oh,
New
that's
skin,
so
new
much.
Danny.
Holy shit, Danny, stop. Danny's arms. Get that the fuck
Danny
away. Get that
jerky.
fucking away. Get that away from me. Get it away.